Okay, so good morning everyone. Good morning all you sleepy heads. So I just arrived here at Far Eastern University. This is the Freedom Park. This is fronting the chapel. So I'm just stretching, exercising. I'm here for my 7:30 a.m. class. That's the first period here in Far Eastern University. So that's an English 1 class. So today, I'm going to require them to write their full draft of their argumentative essay in preparation for the next Monday's presentation of essay. So there will be peer critique next week. That's Monday. So that would be the activity plan for my 2 English 1 classes. And then in the afternoon, I'd be meeting my business comm class. Then we will be finalizing their short docu or their blog as their final output for final grading period. So that's the plan for today. So the storyline for this morning's blog is, if you look at my hands, there's no ring in it. So the title of this blog is why does a lovable husband or a loving husband not wear any ring? Okay, so why does a lovable, faithful husband like me not wear a wedding ring? So there has to be a reason why I'm not wearing it. Some of my maybe students, colleagues might be wondering why I'm not wearing this ring. Because as a Catholic, when we married couples decided to enter into sacramental marriage, there's this symbol that we wear. In fact, we wear that in the church and vow never to remove it, no? But there's a reason why I'm not wearing it. So physically, before, I was used to be just very thin. I was just weighing 70 kilos, 73 kilograms, and that my ring finger is really not yet that fat, no? And so this middle finger turned into a fatty finger. And so that's the reason why I removed it. You know why? Because it's already irritating. In fact, it's like if you remove it, it's like very painful, and you will leave a stretch, not stretch mark. You leave a cut already. So in short, it is irritating the finger, and it is painful. And at times, I was thinking, maybe I'll just leave it like that, because that is marriage is all about. Marriage, well, the ring as a symbol could be painful, literally painful when you wear it. So there was an option to redo the ring and some sort of extension. There has to be an extension. They'll cut it and then extend it, in order that we will preserve the original. But the problem is that it is quite expensive. It's like when you redo it, it's like buying another one, and it's not anymore the original. So we are having a dilemma of really what to do. So to retain it, in order that we will retain the original, then eventually, we move, we change, restructure our cabinets and all. And eventually, my wife was keeping that in a safe place. But then, because of structuring stuff at home, and it got lost. So it got lost. So the point here of this blog is, number one, I'm not saying that a ring is as a material possession. I'm not saying that. It's more than a material possession. But you know, there has to be a symbol in it. And it's a symbol of togetherness, a symbol of infinity. And if people would see that you're wearing wedding ring, that means to say you are already committed to someone eternally. But throughout the process, that's ideal. That's the ideal thing to perceive, no, about wedding ring. But as I go along with this marriage, no, as I go along the process of being married to my wife Claire, that's one. Eventually, your body would change. Your body physique would change, including your finger. And that I did not really consider when I got married. So, and of course, I think the only option was that I was thinking to buy another one. And then if, for example, I was thinking maybe next year, we will have our wedding anniversary, I might be just buying another one. But the sanctity of marriage is in fact based on what is really the original ring that we wore in the church. That is what we are really wrestling about. Arguing about whether to buy another one or to just redo it. But the problem was it got lost. So now we are living with no option but to buy another one. But again, wedding ring is quite expensive. So, we're thinking of prioritizing things. Prioritizing important things rather than just material possession. That is just a symbol. Just a symbol for... just a symbol, meaning a material possession that could be a symbol for eternal love. But in fact, it's not in the ring. Do you understand? It is not in the material possession. Love is something that is made, that is felt from within, and in fact, if it's an abstract concept. No? Love is an abstract concept. It cannot be seen by just merely a symbolism. It's more than the material possession. So it is something that we feel. Someone will have to let you feel compassion, kindness, generosity, loyalty, all these attributes that are related to love. That is in fact more than the material possession, right? So now, in conclusion, I would say that if you'd ask me, is there still a need to wear a ring? Yes, I think so, because it is part of the, well, we might say the word ritual. This is a ritual of a tradition, no? In the sacrament of marriage, that when you marry, you'll have to wear that ring. In fact, we have ring bearer and all. But love is more than the material possession. It's more than just a symbolism. Love is supposed to be based on one's action towards the partner. So it is not a guarantee that if you're wearing a ring, you're already faithful. Do you understand?